would you do that? Why? I mean, of all the people to do it to, I don't ask for special treatment, but I don't expect to get treated like a punk.
February 14th, 2022. Republican congressional candidate Martin Hyde was pulled over doing 17 miles per hour over the speed limit in Sarasota County, Florida. What he does next will ultimately ruin his entire career.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm Sebastian, Sarasota Police Department. The reason for the stop, you were observed going 57 and a 40, and you were on your phone texting while you were doing that. Can I see your license?
I am, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
You can do this?
Yes, sir. I still have a job to do, sir.
Yeah. What's your name?
Officer Sebastian, it's going to be on the citation. Sir, can I have your paperwork?
How long have you been
7 years, sir. Can I see your registration, please? You're not going to give me your registration, sir.
You arrest me?
I'm asking you if you're going to produce me with your registration. You don't have it on you?
Then you call the mayor.
Okay.
We're not okay, though. I'm telling you what to do.
I'm asking you if you have your registration.
You're making career decisions.
Okay,
Why
sir.
are you doing this?
Sir, because you were speeding and you were texting.
Where's your video?
All right.
Call the supervisor. I just spoke to your boss.
Okay. You want your paperwork?
Is it your Russian immigrant status that makes you talk to people like this? Call the supervisor.
14 dispatch, can you have my supervisor respond, please?
Yeah, and then we'll see who goes.
You don't want your paperwork?
6142, can you be 51 Great Bell
You
Street?
don't have a warrant.
Sir, you're going to be
I'm
issued a
not interested in
citation.
Everything you have to say.
You can wait for the supervisor, but I'm going to go through what I need to go through.
Now, there's the registration.
Well, you've been
Shut up.
already issued a citation for that.
What?
For failing to produce your registration.
Right.
All right, you're going to be
Right
issued a
here.
citation 57 and a 40 for speeding.
You know what he said about you?
He could say all he wants about me. I got a job to do, sir. If you
He said
fail
he's
to
had you
complete...
before like this,
Okay.
and he's going to have you again.
And that's fine.
It's not fine. Why do you keep saying it's fine? I'm a law-abiding citizen being bloody rude.
You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. You are going to be issued a citation for texting and driving. You are going to be issued a citation for failure to provide your registration upon request.
You're lying. Why are you lying?
You have 30 days
Why
to
are you
reply.
lying? Why are you
Phone-
lying,
There you
darling?
go. Sir, step back into your car or stand on the sidewalk so you don't get hit by a vehicle. It's for your safety. Sir, stand over there. It's for my safety and for your safety. 10-4, the driver being extremely uncooperative. Yes, Sarge. He won't let me leave until a supervisor shows up. Martin Hyde. I just gave him 3 tickets. Speeding, 57 and a 40, texting while driving, and failure to produce his registration because he told me I could look it up, and he's going to have my job. Everything is on camera. Are you still waiting for a supervisor, or are you leaving?
Rangiani's going down.
Okay.
By the way, he's a friend of mine.
Okay.
Why are you doing it?
Because I have a job to do, sir.
Not like that.
Nobody's above the law.
You have to have some degree of respect for law-abiding.
That degree of respect started the moment I walked up to your car, sir.
You knew exactly what you were doing.
If that is your feeling, you are more than welcome to fight the citations in court.
I'll fight the citation. I'll
Okay.
fight your employment.
Okay. You're an influential person.
Very.
You could go ahead and do that.
Yes, I can. Why not just
Just-
say you're sorry?
Because I did nothing wrong, sir. I was doing my job. But I am going to ask you either to sit in your car or step on the sidewalk because I don't want either one of us getting hit. Sir, I have nothing more to say to you, sir. You requested my supervisor. You can have the conversation with them now. Sarge Frangione is on his way. Speeding 57 and a 40. Texting while driving. Failure to produce his registration when I asked. He told me I could look it up.
You know who he is,
Yes.
right? Okay.
He already got cited from the moment I walked up. He's waiting for supervisor, and I guess he spoke to Frangione, so...
Mr. Hyde, you talked to Sergeant Frangione by the phone? He's on his way. That's what
You
another
give
unit.
someone a ticket for no registration when they've got their registration. She's trying to make her spurs, but it's a big mistake.
Well, this one is the expired one, but
Well, it doesn't make it. It'll take 2
Yeah.
seconds. We're going to make sure that she pays the price for being disrespectful. And I just wanted you to witness and know that, the registration was right there. Look, there's a video of it, so be quiet. There's a video of what you said. What she said was, went right back. She never said anything. She went straight back. I denied the search. She's straight back, right the search. I've lived here for 25 years. I've represented your unit. I've got no interest in listening to you, young lady. I've represented you guys. My son is a cop. I'm friends with
Yeah, yes, sir.
everybody in the police department. This is the first time anybody has been disrespectful to me. And for what reason? I could care less. If they were going to write me a ticket, I could care less. I just pay the bloody thing. You don't think I got the money? It's the manner and the nature of it.
and like I said, Sergeant Frangione will be over here to talk to you about her interaction.
Why would you do that? Why? I mean, of all the people to do it to.
And I understand where you're coming from.
I don't ask for special treatment, but I don't expect to get treated like a punk.
Let me go talk to her.
Well, it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
She's got it in her head. I know exactly who she is. 7 years might not turn into 8.
Go back to the station and dock my camera.
He'll review it if he needs to review it. He can stop
Because
it.
Sarge was already calling me to do that. I couldn't leave until somebody was here, so just let me know what you need me to do.
Stay in your car.
Go back to the station.
You can go to the
Dock
station.
my camera.
Yep, go to the station. Hey, Martin.
You got that thing on?
Yeah, I have to leave it on.
Alright, so here's the thing. She lied about the cell phone thing, lied about the, I don't know, the speed, I could care less, you can give me the ticket all day long. And then I gave her the registration, and she's, registration, she goes off, she writes me a ticket, she brings me back a citation, I said, there it is. She's being funny. And the thing is, I appreciate that. I back you guys left, right, and centre.
I understand that.
And I don't expect better treatment, but I don't expect worse treatment. If that's how you treat people, that's unacceptable. And I can get the video and I can play it to the mayor. I understand that. Straight away, writing the tickets. Why?
Well, she's a traffic officer.
Yeah,
that's what we do. But I understand.
I understand that. It's not what you do, and you know it.
She has a job to do. I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna look at the video. I notified everybody in the chain of command right now. That's what I was doing. That's why I was not coming here. I thought you were gonna meet me at the station. She's going right now to dock her video. And if there's problems, you will be the first to know.
The difference is, I'll do something about it. How can you write a ticket for no registration when you've got the registration? I get a $150,000 car. I've lived here for 25 years and I don't register a car. Why do that? Well, you tell me what the point is.
It's just a state statute that she enforces. She's not the only traffic officer that writes.
Would you give a ticket for that?
I really don't leave the office.
But the fact is, nobody in their right mind would give a ticket for that to me.
I understand what you're saying, and you producing it, she probably should have taken that ticket away, but I'm going to find out what occurred.
Because she had a bee in her bonnet because she thought she was on a big power trip. Guess what? She's been there 7 years. She ain't going to make 8. I'll make sure.
I'll get going on.
She ain't.
I'm going to get
This
started.
is not right, Andy. You don't treat people that have treated and supported you like that. Bare minimum of respect is yes, sir, no, sir. Not a word of it. Straight up, just being difficult, just being cocky is a bad interaction.
It definitely seemed like it was.
How difficult is it to come to me and say, you're doing 57, give us your license and your registration, when she knew exactly who she was talking to? If that's how, no wonder you got people shooting people in Newtown if that's how you talk to people.
All right, Martin, I'll talk to you later.
And writing tickets when someone's actually got the physical stuff, tell me that's
I understand. Go to mute.
After the body cam footage of this incident was released, Martin Hyde removed all of his social media accounts and redirected his campaign website to joebiden.com. On top of that, he lost the election by a staggering 54,000 votes. Yikes. But if you thought that was bad, wait until you see what happens when a politician who got his feelings hurt by a bumper sticker takes it a bit too far. June 22nd, 2023. Police are called to a shopping plaza in Rhode Island after a man had his car keyed due to a Biden sucks sticker on the back of it. The suspect was Democratic Senator Joshua Miller. This is how the encounter unfolded.
I just need you to step out the truck for me, all right? I'll explain to you when you get out here, okay? You want to come right back here for me? I have to detain you for right now. I'm investigating a crime, okay?
Okay. Is the maniac who yelled at me in the car next to me?
They weren't in the car next to you. There was no one in the car.
He was blocking my way, saying I scratched his car. I didn't scratch his car. I'm a state senator. I think he recognized me. I think he's one of the gun nuts. Called out my name. I never told him my name.
He didn't say any of that. Yeah. Definitely didn't recognize you. I know he didn't say that. His car was keyed. It was freshly keyed. And that's what we're investigating right now. He pretty much heard it and saw you.
Yeah.
You had keys in your hand as well.
That's because I just came out of my car.
That would make sense, but the way that he explained it seemed a little bit more in depth than that, okay?
Yeah.
He can hear it, like fresh. He can hear the scratching, and he approached you and asked you.
And I said no, because he called out my name. And I was worried that he was one of the gun nuts who stalked me at the State House.
I don't think he was that. He seemed a little young. Just for right now, just hang out a little bit, all right? I have a supervisor coming out here, okay?
I was scared until I kept walking. And I went over to Starbucks, had a drink, calmed down, and then I walked over to Whole Foods to get what I needed to get.
You walked all the way to Whole Foods?
Yeah, because I was afraid to come back to my car and he was still here.
Why didn't you call us?
Good question, I should have.
Is there any way I can have you come back to just ID the gentleman that you said keyed the car? When you confronted him, did you recognize him at all? Do you know who he was before you knew who he was? You know what I mean? You didn't recognize him or anything? Never seen him in your life before? Okay.
Senator, how are you?
Good.
Good. You got a minute?
Yeah.
Came to talk to you about an incident tonight that occurred in Garden City.
Yeah.
We have a complainant who wants to pursue charges against you. So we've got to do our due diligence. You know, they spoke with you earlier tonight. We've got the video coming back.
I was afraid to come back to the car because he said, hey, Miller.
So you tell us how you want to handle this. You keyed his car.
Yeah.
We can either make a big deal out of this or a little deal. So,
okay, whatever you recommend.
Well, I want to know what you recommend. I mean, I don't want to be accused of covering up something for a senator.
Sure, neither do I.
I think it's best that we all all be upfront with each other and do the right thing here.
He was saying, "Hey Miller, what are you going to do?"
Yeah, so I'm
He
going to
knew
be
my
right
name.
upfront with you.
Yeah.
He saw your sticker on your truck, ran it, and he saw your picture, and he said, "That's the guy that just keyed my car."
Yeah.
So he was upset. And do you know the guy? Why would you key his car?
That's why he was threatening
There's a
me
video.
already.
There's a video.
Okay, he was threatening me already. Whatever you want me to do to make it, easiest for you guys.
We were going to go back and get an arrest warrant. Rather than do that, you can either come to the police station, we can charge you there.
Yeah.
This guy wants to pursue charges. He's upset
Yeah.
that it's all keyed. We were going to do a search warrant and take your keys and stuff like that,
Nah,
but I
that's
think
right.
you're going to cooperate.
Yeah.
Why did you key? Do you know that? Did he threaten
He
you?
was already threatening me.
Do you want to give a statement? What did he threaten? How did he threaten you? Because we can't hear what's said. We can only see.
As soon as I opened my door, he started saying, "Hey Miller, what are you going to do?" He already started on me as soon as I opened my door.
Which guy was that? Because there was two guys.
I don't know which guy,
Did he bang your car with the door or something before that, or you just got mad and keyed his car?
because he was already screaming at me.
All right. We're not going to go do an arrest warrant for you. It's up to you. You could write a statement saying he threatened, and then, I keyed it out of what? I don't know, anger. I don't know what your
Because
issue
he
was.
was yelling
with it.
at me.
Did he threaten you at all, or
I thought he was threatening me. I thought he was one of the gun nuts that stalked me before.
do you recognize him, or?
No, I thought he was.
Because it's a misdemeanor. I think the guy just wants his restitution to get his car
Yeah,
fixed.
sure.
I mean, it's keyed pretty bad. I got to be
Yeah.
honest with you. What did you do with your keys, or?
I took my keys out when he started yelling at me.
Yeah, you could see you're between the cars, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious that we'll deal with it at the
I
police
felt
station.
threatened. That's why I had the keys out. So.
Right, but they're gonna. What's the reason to key the car, though? That's
Yeah.
the question.
Because he was daring me to.
You want to just throw a pair of shoes on, come to the station, we'll
Yeah.
bang it out real quick and get
Yeah.
you out of there. It's up to
Yeah.
you. Senator, have a good night.
Getting arrested for what?
He says
Has
I
been,
keyed his car, so
He what his
straight-
car?
He says I keyed his car, so I'm going down.
Heat his car?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Scraped his car.
Who said that?
The guy who I parked next to.
Oh, jeez.
There you go, sir. I just gotta put these on you.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything.
Why don't you have him drive in? Drive in.
Okay.
Meet us
Sure.
at the station.
Keys?
No, let him follow us in. That's fine.
Following the arrest, Miller pleaded no contest to obstruction and vandalism charges. He also paid $2,850 in damages to the owner of that vehicle and donated $250 to the Rhode Island Community Food Bank. And to save face rather than resigning, he all of a sudden decided that he would not be running for re-election the following year. I wonder if keying a car had anything to do with it.